Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So I got this little notebook in a Amazon order. I ordered some ephemera packs, and this little A6 notebook came in it, and it has this little cover, paper cover, like a thick cardstock. And I'm going to alter it because it is not really like my style. So I figured it's nothing a little paint can't cover up. So yeah, I'm gonna be altering this, and I won't talk through the whole thing, but I might pop in again. So the first layer that I put on is some gesso, and I'm not looking to completely make it completely white because I'll be putting some more paint colors over it. I'll be using a lot of baby wipes. I'll be doing a lot of adding and subtracting in this one. I do that. I think I do that a lot, to be honest. And most of my stuff is I'll add and then wipe away, add and wipe away, because it's just the layers that make it kind of cool. So I'm just smearing the gesso around a little bit, and then I'll start adding some paints. So one of my favorite things to play with are jelly plates, and for this cover I'll be using the three little ones that I have: a square, a circle, and a triangle. Now, one thing to note is that I almost always put way too much paint. I'm trying to learn how to not waste so much. Jelly plates, when you're jelly printing, you don't need a ton of paint, but I, for some reason, always squeeze way too much out of it, and it makes a big mess and stuff. But yeah, so I'm just going to be making some little jelly prints to start with. Under the sun. So here I decided that I wanted only part of a square and not the full square. So I would grab a piece of paper, my mulberry paper, and I just kind of picking up the excess on the top, you know, so I don't waste it, and I'll end up using that mulberry paper for something else, I'm sure. Okay, so you're going to see me add this yellow, which I don't even know why I did, because yellow and blue make green, and I know this. And I didn't want that shade of green anyway, so that's why I grabbed my mulberry paper and just kind of picked it up with that, because I wasn't liking it. And I think I decided to add more blue. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking there, because I know that I don't care for that shade of green anyway. Yes, I'll come back to you, then I'll ask, what have we done under the sun? Yes, I'll come back to you. So anytime that I'm doing any kind of art project, I always have a sheet of paper next to me to pick up any excess paint so I don't waste it. And I know that I can put it on, like this paper, for instance, and I'll save it for like another project or something. I try not to waste if I absolutely don't have to. Okay, so here I'm getting my ink tints blocks, and now I'm going into all the open spaces where there's not much color, and I'm just grabbing the greens and blues and purples, I think. And these ink tints blocks are great, and so they load so much color onto your page. And when you get them wet, they turn into paint. So they're really neat. I think, let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to clean a brush, and I just spritz the page with water, and then I start, mixing them around and stuff. But I think I'll grab a baby wipe also and start smearing the color around. I was just wanting to kind of blend in the shapes kind of into the background and not leave them so prominent on that white background. So I'm just trying to blend everything together, and layering some of this color helps a lot. And baby wipes are my best friend when it comes to stuff like this. I go through so many baby wipes. I had to start buying the boxes off of Amazon. And yeah, I'm trying to clean off. I have that one jar of water there, and I have 3 other jars, but they're in the kitchen, and I just did not want to get up and go get them. So I start using the baby wipes to clean the paint off my brushes. Now I'm going in with some more gesso, and I'm just using a baby wipe to smear, and it's going to grab some of that color and smush it around. So loads of fun, y'all. So next is I'm going to grab my Neo colors and just kind of outline the shapes, just to give them a little bit of shading and stuff. Neo colors are also, awesome. I mean, all of these supplies are awesome, to be honest. But yeah, and then I just kind of activate the color with a spritz of water onto one of my thinner brushes. I don't take care of my brushes the way I should. I use any brush for anything between watercolor and acrylics, and gesso and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it all works for me, so I'm not too particular about that. I needed a brighter color in there. I always tend to go to the blues and greens and purples, and I was wanting to see a little bit of a brighter color, so I went for that orange yellow color. I don't have them in front of me to know what exact color that is, but I really like that shade of yellow orange. Yeah, it adds a little bit different dimension there. Okay, so the next layer is stencils. I pulled out some stencils and was trying to decide which shape I wanted to use because the page obviously needs black. And I say obviously because I think everything I do has to have some black in it. Yeah, so I'm just going to stencil some black in there, and I think I'm going to use my go-to shape. It's this, I have a bunch of stencils, but this shape that I end up choosing is the diamond shape, I believe. And yeah, that's my favorite. I kind of use it all the time. But yeah, so I'm being very particular. I'm using a makeup sponge, the real cheapo makeup sponges, and I'm grabbing just a little bit of the black paint so it doesn't smush underneath the stencil. Like if you overload with paint, it'll like smush underneath. And I'm trying to be very delicate in it because I wanted the shapes to be prominent. So one of the things that I do on everything that I make is edging. It's like putting a frame around it, in my opinion. And this is archival ink, and I just kind of edge it. Most of the time it's black or brown ink. Kind of almost the final touch in a way. And even though I'm not quite done with this, I wanted to see what it was going to start to look like finished. I think I have just one more step to do, and I was going to use the watercolor shimmer sticks that I have, but I changed my mind and decided to go with some oil pastels. And I just start kind of like shading some of the shapes, and I go in and shade some of the diamond stenciled too. Not all of them. I just pick a few of them and shade those, and then I think we're getting really close to the end. I decided that we needed a little gold accents, and I have these paint markers, shimmer paint markers, or yeah, shimmer. Um, and I picked the gold one. I'm not sure why gold, but it just felt right. And so all I'm doing is just throwing in some little dot accents all over it. It was just missing one little thing, and that was it. It made me so happy after that.